In this short library video, Seeing the Future of Scholarship with Google Scholar, you will learn how to use Google Scholar to find articles using the Cited By link and how to locate full text of found resources. So, you found a great article for your research assignment. You've scoured the references list for additional resources that might be a bit older on your topic, but what about resources that cite your article? Articles that would be newer? Can we look into the future of scholarly articles to see who is citing the article we just read? My first stop is always Google Scholar. Note, use Google Scholar through the library's database A to Z list. This will give you more options for locating full text. Using either the title of your article or the DOI, search for the article you just read in Google Scholar. In this example, I'm using the article title, Adult Learning Theories, Implications for Online Instruction. After double checking that the article retrieved is in fact the article I intended to search for, by looking at the author and journal information, I'm going to look just below the article information. See the link called Cited By? This will show you how many resources are citing the article you just read. In other words, what's been published since 2017 when this article was published and cited this article. The Cited By feature is great for expanding your literature search by allowing you to see the full life cycle of an article. Just like the references list can be useful when finding additional resources, looking to see who is citing an article can be just as useful. Now, let's take a look and see if anything looks promising on the Cited By page. There's over 80 results for the Cited By resources. That's a great list to start to look through. If you have newer articles, say something published less than 3 years ago, you will likely find fewer resources. I want to take a moment and talk about the types of resources you will find when using the Cited By feature with Google Scholar. Due to the breadth of the resources available in Google Scholar, you will likely see results for items like dissertations, books, editorials, and scholarly articles. If you've never heard of a dissertation, it's a research project and paper completed by students in order to receive their PhD or other doctoral degrees. When reviewing resources, read the citation information carefully to determine if it's a source type that will meet the needs of your research or assignment. Let's take a closer look at the results from this search and see what came back. All right, so I see the first few results look like they're articles. I'm guessing they're articles because I noticed there are multiple authors and the source appears to be a journal. Oh wait, this first one is actually a book. See the little book annotation right next to the title? These annotations can be great clues for the type of resource you're looking at. Pay attention to the citation information so that you can see what type of resource you're viewing on the results page. Let's select the third result, the cost of online learning, examining differences in motivation and academic outcomes in an online and face-to-face community college developmental mathematics course. Since I used Google Scholar through the library's database list, I can use the Get It at Fisher link to find full text. It looks like we have full text of this article. From the record, I can read the abstract and determine if I want to download and save the full text. And if I do, I can select to download the PDF. If there hadn't been full text, there would have been a link to request the article through interlibrary loan, which is exactly what I experienced when using the Get It at Fisher link for this article, learning the ropes of entrepreneurship, understanding internal corporate venturing for family firms from an entrepreneurial learning perspective. Just click on the interlibrary loan link and complete the request form. You will have your article in just a few days through email, if not sooner. A quick trick to identifying a dissertation from the results is by noticing the retrieving website and authorship. If we take a look at the resource titled The Impact of Experiential Learning in Service Learning Context from the Adult Learner's Perspective, a Phenomenological Inquiry, I see that the retrieving website for this resource is a .edu, and there was a single author. This leads me to wonder if it's a dissertation. When I click into the resource, I can scan the record and see that it is in fact a dissertation. This is important to understand when selecting resources for a project because you want to select resources that will fit the information and assignment needs you have. There are a lot more resources available to review. Just keep in mind that you'll want to pay close attention to the resource type when selecting sources from Google Scholar. And if you ever have a question, reach out to the librarians for more help.